So I just got back from seeing Beauty and the Beast. First off, let me get this out of the way. I know um, many of you, all tens of you, are probably like, why aren't you making any more reviews? And I know I keep saying I need to make more reviews with every movie I see. I'm like, oh man, what am I gonna say in my review? But I don't know. To be honest, it's probably just laziness. I'm sorry. I just can't find a whole lot of motivation to do this, but I end up talking about the movies either to other people or just to myself. So um, I should make the reviews, but I don't know. I just too tired a lot of time, I guess. But anyway, um, so I just saw Beauty and the Beast, um, Disney's latest remake. Um, Honestly, I thought it was fine. Um, it was pretty much almost exactly the same as the original, with a few things added. Honestly, I still think the original is the better one because you know can't really beat nostalgia. Um, anyway, yeah, the movie was fine. Um, if someone were can't imagine who, but if someone were to grow up and or some kid now for some strange reason hasn't seen the original Beauty and the Beast and this is their first experience of Beauty and the Beast, it's perfectly fine. They get just about the same thing and a little more, I think, because they do add some things. It's basically the exact same story and the exact same movie, but they do try to add a few more things, like they give Belle a little more backstory and the Beast a little more backstory. Um, that I have mixed feelings about because on one hand they're more of a fleshed out character, but on the other hand it felt just exposition. It just felt like that. It's this a deviation from the rest of the film. It's just like a quick uh, path that the film would take. It would just be this little quick off the beaten path thing, and you're just waiting for it to get back to the movie. And it was fine. It wasn't handled the best, I think, because again, it felt like such a deviation from the rest of the film. And the songs are they're the original songs. They're just different singers, and a lot of the singers are really good. And the score is just as good. It's really I can't say anything negative about the music. It's it's the same music. It's just different singers. It's still great. That's that's all I got to say for that. Um, Now the actors. Emma Watson was fine. Um, Honestly, I wasn't all that impressed, and her voice, her singing voice. I could be wrong, but it sounded really overly produced. Like like there were times where I'm sure she was mechanically enhanced a bit. Um, anyway, she was still fine. Um, the Beast, I I like the Beast quite a bit. Dan Stevens, the actor, I like him quite a bit. Um, I thought he was pretty good. Um, Kevin Kline, who plays Belle's dad, I thought he was really good. He was one of the better actors in the whole thing, I think. What's his name? Luke Evans as Gaston. This is just my opinion, but he has the look of Gaston down, but I don't think his voice was masculine enough. You know, it's too tenory, I think. Not enough bass. But anyway, can't remember his name, but the guy who plays LeFou, it was a bit of a distraction. It's because he's such a goofball, but that's LeFou, the comedic sidekick. But they draw a little too much attention to him. Put a lot of the story on him a little too much. And while I'm talking about that, the whole gay controversy about him, way overblown. That's what I'm going to say. There were quite a few allusions to him being gay, and there were just it was fine. It wasn't too overt. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I don't care. You could take any fictional character and say they're gay now, but I just don't want it thrown in my face a whole lot, and it wasn't. So I'm happy. I'm perfectly happy. And then Emma Thompson, who is Mrs. Potts, it's hard to beat Angela Lansbury, and really she shouldn't even try. But I thought she was pretty good. I like her singing voice, and honestly, I think it was pretty fitting for Emma Thompson to play an Angela Lansbury character, because in Sweeney Todd, Angela Lansbury originated Mrs. Lovett, and eventually Emma Thompson played Mrs. Lovett as well. So I just thought that was kind of funny. I'm probably one of the only people to make that connection from Sweeney Todd to Beauty and the Beast. But anyway, and Ewan McGregor as Lumiere. I really like Ewan McGregor. I liked him. I loved him in Moulin Rouge. Not the greatest movie. It's pretty pretentious and got its head up its butt a lot of the time. But I thought Ewan McGregor's voice was great. I liked his singing voice, and I think he should sing more, honestly. And Ian McKellen Sir Ian McKellen. I'm sorry, I made that distinction earlier. Where are my manners? Sir Ian McKellen as Cogsworth. He was perfectly fine. Nothing great about him, actually. He was just fine. Audra McDonald, I think is her name, was the wardrobe character. I have a lot of mixed feelings about her in this movie. I love her as an actress. I love her when she's singing, but she's such a minor character in this, and she doesn't sing nearly enough. She's the best singer, easily the best singer in the whole movie, and she's like a what's the word for a fourth? Like a fourth string character. Primary, secondary, tertiary, fourth-wary character, and she's just stuck as that. She's way too good for that role. Stanley Tucci was her husband in the film, the harpsichord. Once again, way too talented for such a minor role. As far as the story goes, you know, you get exactly what you expect. There, the things with the backstory, they're not really integrated very well. Like, again, a diversion from the rest of the movie. Um, they added little things like uh, making the beast an adult when he first got transformed into a beast, which in the first one it's pretty implied like he was a kid at the time, which is really questionable. And they fixed a lot of little things like that, which were very good, very well thought out. But again, a lot of the things aren't just uh, sewn in very well. A lot of it just seems like it was spliced in, like cut, go on with this, and then cut. Okay, back to where we were. So yeah, that was a bit of a distraction for me. The cinematography, the set design, the costume design, it was beautiful. It looked amazing. The CGI was very good. Honestly, with some of the objects, um, they didn't seem a whole lot like they were there. They weren't as part of the illusion as they should have been. Um, but the beast looked fantastic. I want to apologize for the sound in this video. I'm kind of warm. I'm usually kind of warm, and I have a fan running in my bedroom right now because I'm pretty warm. So that's probably a distraction with the sound. But anyway, um, there's one character in the beginning that they bring back, and it seemed really pointless. Like, like, why are you there? This isn't your story. Why are we focusing so much on you? It was I just did not like that at all. But anyway, this review's gone on for way too long. I will probably edit this because it's way too long. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna give it arbitrary number. I know. I'm thinking about going to a star or letter rating system because numbers are hurting my brain. What else can I say? I'm gonna give it like 3 out of 5 stars. Okay, 3. Not great, not not bad. So I think it's perfectly fine. So anyway, um, I'm gonna leave it here. So you all have a good night and check it out.